I just got back from MagicCon Vegas and I managed to snag a festival in a box. So today we're going to crack open the new Mystery Booster 2 and see if we can find a $400 Urza or something sweet like that. So yeah, we were out in Vegas over the past weekend at the MagicCon. It was awesome. If you were there and said hello, thank you. It was awesome to meet so many of you. But I managed to get a festival in a box and pretty hyped for this because inside there's a bunch of stuff, but most importantly, a Mystery Booster 2 box. Let's see what else we get. All right, so we get some promos. We'll go through those, which are glued to this Flibblethip. All right, hey Flibblethip. Flibblethip's one of the main characters of the MagicCon, which was sweet because I do love Flibblethip. We get a Rainbow Foil Little Legend Secret Lair drop. We get 1, 2, 3 random collector boosters, Commander Masters, Lost Caverns of Ixalan, Wilds of Eldraine, and then the big payoff, Mystery Booster 2 full box. Wait, what is this? Huh? Oh. I remember. Yeah, I got this token from someone, and I didn't have any place good to put it, so I slipped it in the edge of the box like this while it was sealed, and it must have got under there. All right, so let's start cracking this stuff open. So I think let's start with the promos, and then we'll go to the pack. So the promos, I don't think they have any value. The value on these is going to be interesting because this set, the Mystery Booster 2 set, is super big. You only get 1 foil per box, but those foils can be super expensive. Going to be interesting, but let's see our promos. So we get a Ponder, non-foil, with a turtle. Looks pretty sweet. We get a Swords to Plowshares. This I will probably play in a commander deck, now that I'm back on the Swords plan. And ooh, look at that Plains. Not foil, but still nice. And Convention Meru. I don't know. I'll have to look up on the prices on this. I'm imagining, since everyone who got a festival in a box got these promos, I imagine they're not especially valuable, but we'll see. The Secret Lair drop is another one that I don't think, I mean, we'll get some value out of it, right? Just because Secret Lairs are, what, $40 or something? So even though the cards I don't think are super high-end in this one, they should be worth something. And we get a bonus card. So let's see. This is the foil Little Legends drop. So there was no way to get what I really wanted with this booster box, the Mystery Booster 2, there was no way to get it without getting this other stuff. So kind of bonus stuff. It was $250 for everything. So what do we get here? Ray Dawnbringer. Ray is a cool card. It's just not an especially playable card anymore, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Orvar, very annoying commander to play against. Looking sweet in foil. Drana, the Last Blood Chief. The art is pretty sweet. Lavinia, Zurius Renegade. Good for comboing with Knowledge Pool. And our bonus card. Oh, wait. No, that's not a bonus card. Omnath Locus of Creation. Probably the strongest card of the bunch as far as commander. And then our bonus card. Ooh, Paradise Druid. All right. I mean, Paradise Druid, sort of playable. I kind of wish when they did these bonus cards, I kind of wish they all had new art, because this is just like Paradise Druid but extended border, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. So, Secret Lair drop, fine. Let's crack open our random boosters here. So we have Wilds of Eldraine. We have Lost Caverns of Ixalan. These are the... Hilariously, I just realized. So Wilds of Eldraine, whatever. That's the standard set. Lost Caverns of Ixalan Commander Masters. Those are the sets where we can get the really expensive cards they just banned in Commander. This was the set. LCI was the set with the Mana Crypts, and then Commander Masters is the Jewel Lotus set. Well, let's crack open Wilds of Eldraine. Not expecting much. What can we get out of Wilds? I mean, I guess, so the biggest hit is like the special guest type stuff, where we could get like a doubling season. That would be nice. All right, what does Wilds of Eldraine have in store for us? A food token, a Farsight Ritual. It does see a bit of standard play, not valuable or anything. Let me see if I can move this mic slightly closer. There we go. Does see a bit of standard play, but not expensive. A Fiery Emancipation. I mean, triple damage is sweet. This is at least playable. Cruel Somnophage, good for the Urborg Lurgoyf deck. A Rotisserie Elemental. little bit of a chicken card there. Talion, the Kindly Lord. Apparently this is a CDH card. I remember when this was spoiled, there was a big debate. Oh, it looks good, but is it better than Shieldred? No, it's not. We found out rather quickly. Intangible Virtue Foil, Vampiric Rites, Forest, Full Art. I mean, at least Full Art Forest, I'll use him in Commander decks. Ruby Daring Tracker, pretty good for Bard class. Good Bard class card. Lure Skitter's Butcher, Evolving Wilds. And, alright, so, I don't know, maybe Foil Talion's worth a couple bucks, but not a ton there. Well, let's move on to LCI. So the big hit here, even despite the bannings, is one of the special mana crypts. The special mana crypts can be very pricey. Plus, they might unban them. Personally, if I was gonna bet on this, I would bet that Mana Crypt and Jeweled Lotus end up getting unbanned, and they're like bracket 4 cards or whatever. So I think there's, I mean, I don't think it's anywhere near 100%, but I think the odds, I would say, my personal opinion, slightly in favor of those cards getting unbanned at some point. So what do we get out of LCI? Island, Full Art. Not bad. A Belligerent Yearling. Little dino action. Cutzel's Flanker. At least that's a playable card in Standard. Good, decent sideboard card. Bedrock Tortoise. It's got a big butt. And again, I lie. No other turtle can deny. Wave Goodbye. Return each creature without a +1/+1 counter on it to its owner's hand. It could be good for a +1/+1 counter commander deck. Abulio. Ancestral Echo. Echo? What is the word under his head? I don't know. The blink guy. The blink dude. Jurassic Park Mountain. Wait, is Jurassic Park Mountain worth something? It might be worth something. I don't know. Maybe they were in all the collector boosters. I can't remember. And Amalia. Speaking of bannings, so maybe no Mana Crypt, but we did get a ban card. Amelia Bedelia, Banded Pioneer, and Treasure Token. Okay. Well, not a especially valuable LCI pack. Not that it matters. We're not here for LCI. We're not here for Commander Masters. We're here for Mystery Booster too, but we might as well open these. All right, Commander Masters, show us Jeweled Lotus. Jeweled Lotus is still the big winner from this set. I think there's other stuff in Commander. There's got to be other high-end stuff in Commander Masters. Let's see what we can find. Commander Masters was a sweet set. That set was so good. All right, so we get Feed the Swarm. My favorite, going to be in Standard forever now, thanks to Foundations. Thriving Isle, Haunted Cloak, Beanstalk Giant. Ooh, look at that. Look at the old border. I know it's not real old border. It's like new old border, but still, it looks nice in foil. I love my old border basics. Ooh, Commander Sphere. That's a nice looking Commander Sphere. It's not foil. I still play Commander Sphere. For 3-mana rocks, I like Commander Sphere since I can draw a card. Kadama's Reach. Also a playable card. Shirel, Shizo's Caretaker. Interesting commander. Godo Bandit Warlord. Combo piece. Little Helm of the Host action. A Corridor Ghost Chieftain. Oh, man. This is like old school Commander, Precon Commander. I remember when I first started playing Commander, this was actually a card people played quite a bit. Like, it was a pretty popular Commander, but it's just kind of been power crept at this point. Calamity of the Titans. As an additional cost to cast this, reveal a colors card from your hand, accidentally use creature planeswalker mana value less than, okay. So it's just like a Wrath for Eldrazi deck. Reveal your big Eldrazi, Wrath the board. A Treasure Nabber. Whenever opponent taps an artifact for mana, gain control of it until the end of your next turn. I wonder why I don't play this card more. I guess it doesn't work against treasures. In Mana Rocks, I think are on the downswing in Commanders. People realize that land ramp's just better, so maybe that's it. And, ooh, okay, that might be worth something. A foil profile Omnath Locust of Mana. OG Omnath. It is pretty sweet. It's mono green, so it's not as popular, but boy, this card, the fact that you don't lose your green mana as steps and phases, can it do some ramping? It can do some ramping. All right, well, now for the main course, which is Mystery Booster 2. So this set is very, very interesting. It's a huge set. Let's get these lovely scissors here. Ooh, I'll cut into that. Very big set. The gimmicks of this set are 2. So we have white border cards, and then we have future sight border cards. Actually 3. There's also alchemy cards. This set is very different. You only get 1 foil per pack, but that foil can be very expensive, and the alchemy cards are incredibly scarce. You only get alchemy cards what is it? 1% of packs are less than 1%. It's very, very low rate, but those can be very expensive too. So let's see what we can find. Yeah, pack number 1, Mystery Booster 2. So yes, only 1 foil per box, which is kind of wild. What do we get? Also, there should be some good playable stuff here. Spirited Companion, Last Breath, Spiketail Deck, Trillion Terrier, Fleshbag Marauder, Skullport Merchant, Ancient Hydra. There are some valuable commons and uncommons, like Lotus Petal's really good, Sensei's Divining Top's really good. Not a ton of them, but there are some. Razorfin Hunter. Also the playtest cards. Garth One-Eyed. So we kick things off with a mythic. Not an especially valuable mythic, but a mythic. Ooh, I want the white border cards. I really wanted this box just for the white border cards. I mostly just want to hit commander playable stuff that's white border and Future Sight border, because look how cool that, it's so trolly. Leyline of the Void looks especially jarring because it's a black card, and having the white border around instead of the black border just looks so funny. And Ancient Stirrings. Future Sight border looking good. And playtest card, Essence of a Johnny. Pretty sure none of the playtest cards are actually worth anything, or worth more than like a couple of bucks or something. There's not any high-end ones, I don't believe, because they're not actually legal anywhere. But all right. So not a high-end first box, but or first pack, but not bad. Do we get anything in the lower rarity slot? What is this? Virtue. Oh, destroy all white creatures. It is cool to see some of the portal cards get reprinted. I don't think this one's especially valuable, but I feel like this used to be legacy playable. So you play to like get death and taxes or whatever. Blaze, Werewood Guardian, Curian Ranger, playable in Legacy Elves. Spitmare, kind of a bad version of Boros Reckoner. Herald of the Secret Streams. I played this in my Marchesa Commander deck. Ooh, Path to Exile white border. That's not bad. I mean, I don't think it's super valuable, but I like it. I will play it. Walking Ballista Future Sight. The Future Sight border looks so cool. I'm glad they bought back the Future Sight border. It just like, it's so unique. It's just like a super unique different border. And then Noble Ox. Yeah, I don't even know. What do you do with your playtest cards? If you open Mystery Booster, what do you do with them? Do you try to rule zero them in your commander games? Do you use them as coasters? Throw them at passerbys? Pack number 3. What do we find? Nothing in the... Ooh, Price of Progress. Oh, God. I feel like this is one of the cards that has killed me most on Commander Clash over the last season. Richard loves his Price of Progresses. Rise of the Ants. Cartouche. Got Pharaoh Statue. Pretty good stacks piece for a modern card. Bad Moon. Not as good as a Blood Moon, but still. White Border Worst Fears. This card's so brutal. Gaining control of target player's next turn is just such a brutal effect. It's not the strongest way to win a game, but it might be the most brutal, most demoralizing, because it's just, I love cards like this because it incentivizes you to play someone's turn as poorly as possible, which is just so funny. And, wow, Future Sight Memnite. This card, vanilla cards, just seem like they're built for this border. You get the big art, like the cool layout. It looks really good. And Liliana's Other Contract. All right. Well, haven't hit our foil yet. Like I said, 1 foil per box, which is wild. Usually, one of the funny things about Modern Magic is the proliferation of foils. Foils used to be exciting, right? Anytime you get a foil, you'd be hyped because they're so rare. And that was like the most chased version of the card. But now we get so many different versions of cards. Model the Mixture might be worth a little something. We get so many versions of cards, Dothi Embrace, that foils just aren't worth much anymore. But in this set, foils are actually worth a ton because they are actually super rare good. Recross Pass, good Belcher combo piece. Counter Squall. Shared Summons. Ugh, all right, not a great rare. Transcendent Master. I used to have a deck built around this. Doesn't see much play anymore. The level up, I hope they bring back the level up mechanic someday, because I feel like it would be cool if it was good. It just ended up not being good enough. And Life Tap. I had someone at MagicCon Vegas play a Life Tap deck. Life Tap Yavmaya to give everyone Forest and just try to gain life off of it. I don't think it won, but it was cute. It was a cute idea. All right, pack number 4-ish, I believe. Let's see what we get here. So far, I feel like we have not hit much value. Jungle Lion. Mobilize. Untap all your creatures for 1 mana. Huh, that could be useful. Gordon's Flail. Yoshi. No Mario, but good enough. Lavinia Azorius Renegade. Oath of Druids Future Sight. And Catch of the Day. Oath of Druids is a cool card. The problem with Oath of Druids is it really only sees Vintage play, and not enough people play Vintage, especially in paper, for it to really do much of anything. Well, alright. Come on. We need some value. Oubliette. Remember when this was like a $40 card? This was one of the big complaints. Oubliette being $40 pauper staple. But then they started reprinting it, and it still is pretty brutal. Phasing out something is so good against commanders. Like, this is one of the best ways to remove your opponent's commander in specific. Just because it's gone forever. Blight Mamba. Ooh, wow. That's cool. I don't even know what language that is, but original Memnite. Phyrexian Walker, I believe it is, just a 0 mana 0/3. Plague Engineer. This card was really good right after First Modern Horizons, but not really anymore. Noxious Revival, white border, and Equilibrium. Oh, and it's foil. Oh no. Oh, I'm pretty sure you only get exactly 1 foil per box, and Equilibrium's not exactly the foil we were hoping. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you can pay 1. We need to return target creature to its owner's hand. Not that Equilibrium is horrible or anything, but value-wise, it is not great. Okay, well, maybe, let's see. My understanding is you only get 1 foil per box. I don't know if that's a hard rule. Is it possible to get 2 per box? The foils are the big money cards. Outside of the foils, I think the most expensive card in the set's like $30 or something. But the foils can be very expensive. What? Why are we putting conspiracies in this product? This set is so weird. I mean, I guess it's designed to draft at festivals, so I guess that makes sense. The first creature spell you cast each turn costs 1 less to cast. You can't cast instant or sorcery spells. Huh. I mean, they're not legal to play anywhere, right? Another Rule 0 kind of card. Rat Colony. I mean, that's probably worth something. Anytime you play any number of something, they always have value. Okagachi Vengeful Kami, and a Defender of the Queue. Defender of the Queue. Those playtest cards. All right, we need some value. We need some value. I think, so I believe the most valuable non-foil card is White Border Urza Saga, followed by Sensei's Divining Top Lotus Petal. I'm pretty sure. But White Border Cabal Coffers. Oh, I want that for my decks. That would be an open I would be happy about. Stormcrow, caca. Right of Consumption. People always forget about this card, but this is essentially a Black Fling. If you ever need a Black Fling, keep Right of Consumption in mind. It's like the only mono Black Fling, I believe. Terrain Generator. Not the worst commander card. Path of Discovery. Really sweet with Bolus's Citadel and Standard. We had such a cool deck built around this. Oh, yes! Okay. That is a White Border Urza Saga. Speak of the saga. I mean, this is exactly what we wanted. Okay, best open of the deck so far. Nomads and Core. Well, also Indicate. I love this card. Indicate. 0 mana. Target permanent. You. All you do is target a permanent. Nadu staple. Well, that's a hit. White Border Urza Saga, pretty good one. We could use more of that, please. But yes, that's pretty good. I wonder why they made it this way. I wonder why they decided to go with only 1 foil per box. Ooh, Mom. Mom's still a good card. I play Mom in Commander. Youthful Valkyrie, Probe, Wizard Class on Burial Rites, Grab the Reins, Kelton Champion. Desert, yes. Ooh, Grist. Okay, Grist is good. That's a good mythic. A Goblin Guide. Still sort of modern playable. It's so funny. The Goblin Guide was long thought of to be the best red 1-drop, for aggro decks at least, of all time. Now it's kind of like fringe. Like, is it even good enough? Is the Saga better? Like, ugh. And a Static Orb. So brutal. As long as it's untapped, players can't untap more than 2 permanents during their untap step. Honestly, almost. What is this? Teferi Druid of Argoth? What? Wow, this is mono green Teferi. Huh. I don't know how that happened, but Static Orb is like Winter Orb level brutal. It's so insane. So insane. Very good in Urza deck, so you can tap it. All right, what can we find here? Tolarian is Tolaria West worth anything? It might be worth something. I've always loved Nezumi Grave Robber. I don't know if it's good. I've never really made it good, but it's a cool card. Fire Imp, Battle Card Goblin, Batwing Broom, Crystalline Crawler, Rare number 1, White Border card. Ooh, Tendrils. Have to give this one to LSV. Make sure he's got it in his sideboard. And a Hoodwink. Return artifact, enchantment, or land to its owner's hand for 2 mana. Ooh. Huh. Why do I not play this? Bouncing land is sweet. Artifact and I guess you can't hit creatures. Okay, that's probably why. In a Magus of the Chains. It's Chains of Mephistopheles. The playtest cards. I do like the playtest cards, even though they don't really do anything for us. I think they had a cool twist to limited, which I like. I think that's one of the biggest upsides. But we need some we need some value. We need some value. $250 on. Huh? Wait, why is this a what? That was just a backwards card. Okay. Backwards Falcon Wrath Noble. I don't know if I've ever had that before. Okay, just weird print run things. Oh god. Lizards. Some of the weirdest cards ever made. Fireclap Bits. I feel like we've gotten like no duplicates because the set's so huge. Wake Thrasher. Darksteel Citadel White Border. And Ensnaring Bridge. Ensnaring Bridge. Looking good in the future side border. Mono Red Prison staple. I miss when Mono Red Prison was good. That was my paper modern deck. The one modern deck I put together was Mono Red Prison. I always felt so bad because I'd go to a con and someone would come up and be like, "Hey, you want to play a game of Modern?" And be like, "Yeah, sure." But my only deck is looking to turn 1 Blood Moon you and then play Ensnaring Bridge and Chalice of the Void. So yes, let's have a fun casual game, fan. Oh. This card, banned in China. They had to redo the art. This is one of the censored art pieces that they couldn't actually release. Or I believe this is the uncensored version. No, this is the censored version. I believe this is the censored version. Bogar Harbinger, Corrupt, First Day of Class, Hornsliver, and Bounce Land is a Boiler Works. Blatant Thievery, pretty brutal commander card. Just yoink a permanent from everyone. Hey, Urotitan Nature's Wrath, White Border. I hope they do more in White Border. If you look at prices, Future Sight Border worth more than White Border, but White Border just way jankier looking. And Crashing Footfalls. All right. I mean, Uro's got to be worth something. I don't think it's super expensive because it's banned in so many formats, but it's still a decent commander card. Not bad. Not bad. All right, where's our Disrupt? I feel like we're doing bad value-wise, though. Unless there's a bunch of, like, $5 uncommons. Like, I don't know about these Portal cards. My assumption is, whenever, like, Portal cards, starter cards get reprinted, my assumption is their price drops to basically 0. But maybe that's not always true, so maybe they're worth a little something still. Tainted Wood. Murderous Rider, one of the better adventures from Standard. Nature's Claim, at least it's playable. And, hey, there we go. Not foil, because I think we only get one a box, but Sensei's Dividing Top Future Sight. So, okay, we managed to hit, I believe, the 2 most expensive cards. Urza Saga White Border, Top Future Sight. So maybe our box is going to be okay after all. We might be okay after all. Maybe. Well, let's see what we get here. Still got a few packs to go. Oh, Peregrine Drake. So easy to combo with Bubbling Muck. Card can do some cool things. Skull Muncher. Chainer Nightmare Adept. Hey, Teferi, Hero of... I'm going to have to send this one to Crib. The White Border Teferi, Hero of Dominaria seems like a very Crib card. And Pyroblast. I mean, I bet this is worth something. Pyroblast probably like $5. Like, it's just very Legacy playable and like CDH playable. Plus Future Sight. People like their Future Sight borders. What do we got? Like 10 packs left? 9 packs? All right. A few more shots at goodies. Very curious if we can hit another foil. I'm not sure if it's you usually get 1 foil per box or it is a hard limit of 1 per box. Sublime Epiphany. So much value if you can actually manage to cast a 6-mana counter. Flickering Ward White Border. Ooh, Flusterstorm. Flusterstorm Future Sight looking good. And a Microscope. Surveil. Target permanent graveyard becomes a 0/0 black term creature token. Target permanent card in a graveyard. Oh, that's actually kind of hilarious. Okay, so you can turn a non-creature permanent into a creature, so you can reanimate it, and then when it leaves the graveyard, it goes back to what it was. That's actually kind of cute. I mean, Flusterstorm Future Sight's gotta be good. That card's playable at least. I know Richard wants a Pact of Negation Future Sight, so if we find one of those, that can go to Richard. Ooh, Generous Gift. Very, very playable commander card. Bushwhacker, Land Grant, Nintogo Vigilant, Guildless Commons, Bounce Land, a Johnny the Great-Hearted, one of the War of the Spark Planeswalkers, Kenrith the Return King White Border. I kind of feel like this card shouldn't exist, but if it's going to exist, it should exist in White Border. And RIP. Rest in peace, Future Sight. I think I would play the Future Sight versions over just about anything else. I'm pretty sure. I think that's just my favorite version of most of these cards. RIP might be worth something. Couple bucks. It's been reprinted a lot, which is a good thing because we need cards reprinted. One with Nature. Whenever enchanted creature deals combat damage to a player, search your library for a basic land card. It's not bad for 1 mana. Why do I never play this? So if you can get 1 ramp off of this, it's fine. If you get 2, it's great. And more than that, it's just like insane. I wonder if that's worth trying more. I might have to try that more. Kozali Ambusher, potentially a free creature. Elsha, the Infinite. Well, now we know what to do with our Sensei's Divining Top. Put them together and go infinite. Pitiless Plunder White Border. That might be worth something. Pitiless Plunder, for being an uncommon, is pretty decent. And Rain of Daggers. Destroy all creatures target opponent controls. You lose 2 life for each one destroyed this way. 6 mana. It has the stamp. That's kind of cool. Has like a Pro Tour stamp or something. That seems very bad. 6 mana to only destroy 1 player's. I mean, I guess the upside is you don't lose your creatures. So I guess that's the upside, but you lose a bunch of life, and you can only you're not going to play it in Legacy or whatever. So you're going to play in Commander, and Commander, I think you want to blow up all your opponent's creatures, most likely. So I would be surprised if that actually saw much play. Jaya, Torgo. Haywire Mite. Surrogate Mender, Gyrid Conclave Exiled. Pretty sweet commander. Hey, wow. Both Teferis. Both White Border Teferis. Okay. We can build the trolliest blue-white control deck and the top. Maybe we build like Troll Miracles for Legacy. Whenever I should import. This card, there was a time, not that long ago, where this never got reprinted. It was like a $200 card. It was the card that would make Legacy Death and Taxes not budget-friendly just because it existed. However, they've reprinted it many times since then, and I think it's worth kind of nothing. That's a card I feel like, when they keep doing these Modern Horizon sets, I would like to see, I don't know. You're gonna print all this busted new stuff. Just give us ports, give us Wastelands, give us some busted old stuff from Legacy. I think that would actually be pretty sweet. I'd be down for that. I don't think you can make Modern worse at this point. Classic. Orcish Settlers. I love that art. Shredded Sails, Wirewitch Channeler, Thunder Red Elite, Mercy Killing, Snoop. There was a brief window when this first came out where combo goblins were like a thing in Modern. Don't see goblins much anymore. Oh, White Border Wasteland. Okay, that's gotta be good. White Border Wasteland has gotta be good. Legacy staple. I feel like this card should be more played in Commander too. I was just talking to people. We were talking about our MagicCon Vegas experience, and one of the big takeaways, cards like this, Strip Mine and Wasteland, way up in value in Commander because so many people playing Glacial Chasm, playing Field of the Dead. So I feel like you kind of have to put some of these cards in your deck now. Like every deck needs a way to blow up a land. So Wasteland, I feel like improving, and Swords to Plowshares Future Sight. I wonder if that's better. Is that better than the promo? Which one would you play? Where's our promo here? Uh-oh. Where'd I put... There's the Planeswalker, or the Littlest Legends. What did I do with the promos? Hey, there we go. Which one's better? I feel like... Let me know in the comments. Are you playing Future Sight or Bird Biker? I do like the black and white look of this, but that future sight border, so nostalgic. All right, we'll take the wasteland. What do we got? Five packs left. 5 more chances for something awesome out of our festival in a box. Come on. I don't even know. If we can't get a foil, I don't know what we want that we haven't opened yet. Maybe Thassasaur, Lotus Petal. We haven't got a Lotus Petal yet. Rapid Vigor, good budget protection. Witch of the Moors, Simian Spirit Guide. Banning this is what killed Mono Red Prison in Modern. When this existed, Mono Red Prison was good. Then they banned it, and oh, it got so much worse. My favorite. I hate Ragavan, the stupid monkey. This is my favorite monkey. Simian Spirit Guide. That's the good monkey. And a Goblin Lackey. Goblin Lackey, pretty good in Legacy Goblins, I think, or it was. Maybe it's not anymore. Just being able to dump like a Siege Gang or a Muxus into play on turn 2 is pretty good. Come on, value. We need something. We need something good here. Acidic Soil. Come on, Primal Rage. Savala. Showdown of the Scalds. Playable card at least. Arcane Lighthouse. I never played that card. Kind of jank. Hey, Brainstorm Future Sight. I'm pretty sure Brainstorm Future Sight. So the weird thing about these Future Sight cards is, yes, Brainstorm's only a common, but they're in a special slot. So the rarity is like kind of equal. So even though Brainstorm is a common, typically not very valuable, I'm pretty sure this is like close to a $20 card just because it's Brainstorm, and Brainstorm's really, really good. All right, 3 packs to go. Well, that's a hit. I wonder if we're going to do all right on this box. 250. I'm guessing. I think whiffing on the foil is the brutal part. I think a box being a winner value-wise is mostly going to come down to how good your foil is. But maybe our janky foil is better than I realized. Symbiosis, Golgari Charm. Timeless Dragon. DRC. I mean, Dragon Rage Channeler still sees a lot of play. The MH3 Power Creep. Looking good in the white border. And Cunning Wish. Future Sight. Probably worth a little bit. Pyromancy 101. Deals 1 damage to any target teach. Then exile the spell, taught to the creature you control. For as long as the card remains exiled, you can tap. Oh, that's actually a cool mechanic. So you can cast a spell, kind of imprint it on a creature, and then it has tap to cast the copy for its teach cost. Huh. I could see that being a real mechanic. I wonder, sometimes with these playtest cards, we see a sneak peek at stuff that comes in the future. So, well, 2 packs to go. 2 packs to go. Can we get something else? Something else of value. Gamekeeper. Scurryoak. Conclave Mentor. Ooh, Goblin Goliath. Wait, is this a... Oh, no. So the alchemy cards are super valuable. This is not alchemy, though. This is just like a starter card. It still might be worth something. 6 mana, 5/4. When it enters, create a number of 1/1 red goblin creature tokens equal to the number of opponents you have. So in Commander, you make 3. And then pay 4, tap it. If a sorcerer you control will deal damage to your opponent this turn, deals double damage. Oh, man, that doesn't feel very good. That's a lot of mana. 6 to cast and then 4 to activate. That is... And you got to tap it so it can't even attack. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Basking Rootwalla, and Pox. Speaking of brutal cards, Pox is about as brutal as it gets. Each player loses 1/3 of their life, discards 1/3 of their cards in hand, sacks 1/3 of their creatures, then sacks 1/3 of their lands, round up each time. I don't think I can get away with playing that in Commander. The Colossal Dreadmaw. 6 mana, 6/6 trample. I like the shades. That's how you know in the skateboard. Oh, you may cast creature cards from your hand as though they were the card Colossal Dreadmaw. That seems like a negative. I think I would rather have my cards be my cards rather than 6 mana 6/6s. But thank you, Wizards. All right, last shot at something big out of our festival in a box. Let's see how it goes. Come on. All right, Sir Conrad, playable card, Rending Volley, Lava Dart, Spike Colony, Acid Moss, Acid Moss, Archway Commons. Golgari Grave Troll, speaking of banned cards, banned in Modern, still see his legacy play. Dak Faden, okay. Cube All-Star, vintage playable. Pretty good Planeswalk. I feel like I should play this more in Commander. 3 mana Steel Artifacts, already pretty good. And then sometimes you loot, and if you ultimate it, it's wild. And Future Sight. Hogak, Arisen Necropolis. Boy, it's the banned the Man Pack, and Champion of the Harish. Well, I'm going to say this set's sweet. The cards just look so sweet. The white border looks good. The Future Sight border looks good. My guess, and I'm going to have to go through and do the prices, and I'll come back with the wrap up. My guess is because our foil sucked, our box probably not great value, but I hope I'm wrong. But you probably already know because I'm putting the prices up, but I'm going to do the prices, do a little editing, and I'll be right back with the wrap up. All right, Future Seth here. You can tell by the hat to wrap up this festival in a box. And I gotta say, overall, we did better than I thought we had done. So I thought, because we whiffed on our foil, we probably got a bad box, because the whole gimmick of this set is you get one Future Sight foil per box, and the best of those can be really expensive, up to like $400 for the Urza. There's several that are over $100. We got kind of a dud. It was still $30 just because it's so rare. They're all so rare. But I was thinking, all right, we didn't get a good foil, so we probably didn't get a good box. But if you add everything together, the bonus promo cards, the secret layer cards, the extra collector booster pack cards, and the cards from the box, we actually ended up plus $36, which I guess if we sell the cards and gotta pay shipping and buy list prices, I don't know, we probably break even, maybe a little negative, but really we did way better than I thought we had done. So it was actually a plus EV box. Although the big thing I learned while looking up the prices is I think I played this completely wrong from a financial perspective. So the thing I learned is the Mystery Booster 2 booster boxes sealed are selling for around $350, and there's actually a bunch of completed listings on eBay. So it's not just like someone's asking this price. People are actually paying this price for them. So I think from a pure financial perspective, discounting the fun of opening booster boxes, the best thing to do financially would have been to go to the Magic Con, wait in the merch line, buy the max number of these Festival in the boxes, which is 3 for $250 a piece, and then come home, pull out the secret layer drop, pull out the bonus collector booster packs, pull out the promos, and then just sell the Mystery Booster 2 box online for like $350. Doing it that way, you basically get $150 of profit per box guaranteed, and there's no variance, right? Because you know exactly, well, outside of the 3 bonus collector boosters, but you know exactly what you're getting. You're not trusting in hitting that good foil or anything. So in theory, I think I could have made almost $500 just by going to the Magic Con by doing this. Just buy the max number, pull out the extras, sell the boxes, call it a day. Of course, that's way less fun. The fun part of boosters is cracking them to see what you get, and maybe you get that big foil, maybe you get something for your decks. So it would have been way less interesting, and honestly, I don't think I'd have the discipline to do it, because if I see a booster, I just want to crack it because it's so much fun. But something to keep in mind in the future, if there's ever these con-exclusive booster products, because remember, with these Mystery Booster 2s, you can't just go to your local game store and get them. You can't go to some big box store and get them. The only way you can get them is at a Magic Con, or they did that little Festival in a Box online sale back in August, so there's just no easy way to get these. So if you ever see an exclusive product like that, keep that in mind, because it might be worth picking up, even if you don't really want it yourself, just to sell to other people who can't get to the con, and you might actually make a little profit off of it. So I think that would have been the best way to do it, but like I said, way less fun than cracking it open and seeing what's inside. So anyway, that has been our Festival in a Box Mystery Booster 2 opening. That's our video for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll be back for another one soon. Until then, have an amazing day, and I will talk to you soon. Oh yeah, and if you need any of the cards we opened today, you should head over to cardkingdom.com/mtggoldfish, and if you're looking to sell your cards, head to cardconduit.com/mtggoldfish. Looking for even more magic? Well, check out our dollar store opening video here, or maybe the one where we cracked a whole bunch of Duskmorn.